We are excited to be up here celebrating our sister and new brother. Being the older sister, I like to think that Kim wanted to follow in my footsteps by signing up for dance and gymnastics and joining brownies and chorus. And if any of you have been lucky enough to hear Kim sing karaoke or sing in your car, you all know that didn't last very long. She knew quickly that none of that was for her and found her place on the basketball court or softball fields. She was so good, in fact, that even though I went to a different high school, I had teachers asking me if I was Kim Rymer's sister. That didn't bother me, though. I was always proud of her and would even tell my guy friends that my little sister could beat them in basketball.
I was proud of her also, and always wanted to do everything she did. I signed up for dance, gymnastics, and piano too, and always quit those things whenever she did. Right? I should have been in dance though. You guys let me quit. You're like, good. Then I followed in Kim's footsteps and started playing softball. Even after she went away to college, every time I was in the local newspaper, they always said Christy Rymer, Kim's Rymer sister. My grandma was worried that it would upset me, but instead I was proud to say that she was my sister. She was always looking out for me. She let me sit in the back of the bus with her and her friends when I was just in the 5th grade. The back of the bus is where the cool older kids sat. Then when I was in high school, when it was no longer cool to even ride the bus, I never had to because Kim always gave me a ride, which I made her late every day. Laura, you did too. Wasn't just me, but we made her late every day. Kim was the one that let me drive for the first time. Even before I got my permit, I almost hit a tree that day. I didn't realize that once you turned, you had to turn the wheel back. I thought it did it automatically. And after that, Kim said I could never ride with her again.
So obviously I wasn't the fun one. I would have never let Christy drive. I was always stuck babysitting, and I would make up rules, and I was kind of mean. Christy's favorite example is that I wouldn't let them go see the Christmas tree until they woke me up. My mom always told me I should stop being mean because they would leave me out when we grew up, and they would be in each other's weddings, and I wouldn't. But I'm glad to be celebrating here with you today. Over the years, we even became friends. I'm proud of the person you've become and glad that you're willing to hang out with me. Even though she likes me, she still isn't much of a talker. Like the time I slept over, and in the morning you told me it was too early to start talking. I was singing. She told me I couldn't sing anymore. Because she isn't much of a talker, we were always left wondering about her dating life. I joked with my family that if you want to get the dirt on Kim, though, invite her and Bruno to the dog park. I always heard the best stories there. And that is where I first learned about Sean, the cute boy at work that was just a friend but invited Kim on a date after the golf outing. And the rest is history. Sean came for a family dinner and fit right in.
I actually was not at that family dinner. I can't even remember the first time I met, and my mom said that she was happy I was not at that family dinner because she thought that it was best that he met everybody else before he met me. But I can't remember the first time I met Sean because it was like he was already part of the family. Before Sean, Kim was always my partner, and we shared a room on our family trips. The last year, Sean joined our family vacation, and I was happy to share my partner with him. You two are so compatible. Sean gets your sense of humor, which we all know I don't. He protects you, and let's not forget that he is adding height and brains to our family. Kelly and I joke if we ever don't know something, we should ask Sean because he would know, and so far he always does.
So, we have all been privileged to know you as a couple and honored to be lucky enough to be celebrating here with you today. May you always remember that marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. So here's to the newlyweds, Kim and Sean Toller. May you love each other as much as they do today. Cheers.